South Africa, Limpopo province, Urban Village, nations. We connect nations. Open Waves Radio. We connect nations. We connect nations. He is always refreshing. He is always on time. This is Russet Rose. Hello, Russet.
FIFA World Cup 2026 updates with Lindo, Malaza on Open Waves Radio. We connect nations.
Open Waves Radio.
Yeah, time now is exactly 14 minutes before the hour 9 o'clock. It's a beautiful Wednesday, the 17th of June in the year 2026. Yeah, as I promised you, I've got Lindo Malaza exactly to give us some update as to what's going on, what's happening. Kalila La Mexito. Don't forget, this is Open Waves Radio, and the show is called the Breezy Night Show. It comes to you every Wednesday between the hour 8 o'clock and that hour of 9 o'clock. On these Wednesdays until the end of World Cup, Lindo Malaza will be coming on air and saying to you, good evening, and tell you exactly what's happening. Kamalaka Mexito. Mr. Malaza, good evening, sir.
Good evening, Mr. Rasitilo. How are you?
Yeah, I'm doing very well. And how are you?
I'm doing very well. I hope your listeners are also doing very well.
Yeah. Yeah, look, as I've always been promising my listeners, we've got a deeper show that's going to be happening today, the FIFA World Cup 2026 with you here at Open Waves Radio. 15 minutes, it might look like a lot of time, but it's a very, very short time for somebody to be analyzing so many games that they've already played, and just take a top view and just run through it and telling us what happened. I don't know if maybe you want to start with the opening game of Bafana Bafana. What happened there?
Well, we can't miss this game, like Mexico versus Bafana Bafana. As much as I think it's not a game to write home about, I don't think anyone there will be having great stories to tell about that game. But as fans, we follow football, we follow our boys. There's a lot. We lost. It was a 2-0, and when they say the scoreline does not tell the full story, this is one of those games where it's a grey area depending on how you look at football. Firstly, Mexico opening game, a repeat of 2010. They had home crowd advantage, meaning the boys already and then the lineup, I don't know, for me, it's one of those where we say you lined up not to get beat, but once you line up not to get beat, you line up not to win. So that was just, and then we didn't do ourselves justice. There was a whole bunch of mistakes, red cards, and funny enough, we had 3 red cards in that one game. And that is more red cards in one game, the opening game, than the last World Cup that we had.
Yeah, especially on
the whole of the last World Cup.
Yeah, especially on the World Cup where the whole world is actually watching there. But any other games that played after that that maybe you want to look at, and maybe scores, just to tell us on some other scores on the interesting games that you've been watching?
Interesting games and scores. I think another interesting game would be the Portugal game that is actually live now.
Yeah.
Maybe left with a few minutes at a time, and stuff like that. That's interesting, and still at a deadlock where we've got goals from the first half. Nothing was 5 minutes to go. The GOAT CR7 is on the field, and it's not showing. So I think we'll get into detail on that one once we hit the end of the game, because anything can happen in 5 minutes. It's football. Since Right now it's on 86. There's about 4 minutes plus stoppages. Remember that we've got the whole break, hydration break or heat break, whatever you want to call it. We've got that. It takes about 2 minutes as well. So I would say around 7-10 minutes left in the game. We'll go into that one. But ones that have already played, we had Germany versus Curacao. Well, Curacao got their first goal of a tournament of any kind.
Of any kind at all. So they never scored in any tournament at all.
No, FIFA World Cup tournament.
Oh, you're talking. I thought you said any tournament of any kind. So I was like, hey, yeah, this guy is.
I meant a FIFA World Cup tournament.
Yeah.
The first time they qualified, and then they got the goal with Germany, obviously getting 7 with a good performance from Kai, Florian Wirtz, and Dennis Undav. That was expected, like all World Cups. There's those results that we are expecting. And then Morocco put up a very good fight. Well, not a fight. Pound for pound against Brazil. If they were to make the colors like different colors, you wouldn't know which one is Brazil, which one is Morocco. That's how good that game was. That ended 1-1 with a good performance of a young man, the 18-year-old, with the name of Wadi. He was holding down those matalas there by Casemiro and the likes. And then we're going to move over to a very, very tournament-like game. Spain versus Cabo Verde.
Yeah.
That is my game, my favorite game so far.
Yeah.
It ended 0-0, but what makes it very interesting and why it's my favorite is that Cabo Verde has 530,000 people. That is the population of Cabo Verde, 530,000.
Not even a million.
Just above 500,000.
Yeah.
They held down a powerhouse, Spain, to 0-0.
Yeah.
Not by luck. There was a good shift put in by those players. The goalkeeper got man of the match with 7 saves, and there's a story behind that too. I guess that is what makes it emotional. That Vizinha, the goalkeeper, couldn't have his mother traveling to America because of these issues of what do they call these things?
Is it the visa issues and documentations like that to allow
the visa issues that are taking place in this World Cup, where you find that referees, like there was a Kenyan referee, is Kenyan or Somalian? You will excuse me there.
Yeah, I think it's one of the two.
Yeah, he was denied access. The guy has been approved by FIFA. The guy is FIFA ranked ref, and America said, "Nope, we can't let him in. Terrorist."
Yeah, I think so. That's what you get from the superpowers.
Well, superpowers are being used wrong in this case. So that's another one. His parents couldn't come through, but he just put on a good display for his parents. And yeah, most people who are listening expected that game to be a 3-0 rollover or maybe another 7-1 rollover, but it wasn't. It was a very great performance by our African brothers. Hey, you do know that it was African Brothers Day.
Yeah,
But our sisters looking good and stuff. Yeah, the African sisters look good from Cabo Verde.
I think now that you're talking about the sisters from Cabo Verde, that's the same thing that we have seen when they're playing. Everywhere they play, the cameramen just get to play on the stand, just revealing the beauty that we see there.
The cameraman knows his job. Only one job.
Some of us are married men, so they will get us in trouble. So, is there any other game that maybe you've looked at before? Because if there is any other game, you can share us with that. But I need you to do some comparison on some players that are on the World Cup as we speak.
Let me get. I think there's two games that we really need to speak about because I'm that African patriot guy.
Yeah.
We need to speak about France. Which played against Senegal last night. Most of us were tuned in for that African contest. And yes, I said African contest, the AFCON.
Yeah.
France, that was a great game. Let's start by saying that. It was a 3-1 game, 3-1 to France. Good performance by Senegal till that goal by Mbappe. And then it stayed at 2-1 for some time up until later, about 10 minutes to go, the other goals came in. It was a flood of goals by the French team.
Yeah.
And then another one was Belgium versus Senegal. There was a draw, 1-1. Another performance by an African team. Funny enough, I'm mentioning all these European teams that didn't really, there's like 11 to 12 European teams that have already taken part in this competition. And they only have 4 wins. Only 4 out of 11 or 12. That statistic is not good, especially for people who are gunning for, listen, we got to have more sports. We need more sports in that World Cup. We are a good nation. What continent are you? Because you're not even winning games.
Yeah.
They're not entertaining that well, but they want more sports. But that's another conversation of a different note. And then, now that you've asked to make comparison, with the French game, there was Kylian Mbappe who scored a brace and jumped to second place on that all-time record for World Cup goals. And we were like, this boy is going to deliver. This boy is going to take it on. Little did you know that Lionel Messi is just saying my time is coming. Unfortunately, I couldn't get to watch that game because that's the 3 a.m. kickoff. But when I checked out the game earlier today when I came from work, I saw that Messi scored a hat-trick. And a good hat-trick. His opening goal was a stunner, just like Mbappe's closing goal, the second goal, was a stunner, top draw kind of things. And I was like, okay, Messi is saying, listen, boy, we know you're good, but we will show you how to go. And then he went and he went and tied the all-time record. And then, obviously, it's not a World Cup without speaking
about Ronaldo.
About another Umtomdala.
Ronaldo.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Yeah, tell me about him.
Who is currently playing now, and like I said, that his team is another game, European team, being held at 1-1 by the very same continent, DR Congo. Our brothers are representing. They said Africa must get limited spots at that competition. But these very same African countries are pulling out good performances against the so-called elite. That just says, if you go pan to pan with an elite, wait, are you not elite?
You are elite.
You are also elite. So I'm saying this notion of more but not less or not is really not fair. But the game is done right now, according to my updates. It's a 1-1 draw. Cristiano Ronaldo did not come to the party.
He did not deliver
opening matches.
He did not deliver what it was expected of him.
No. He's not living to the expectations. He's not even getting shots on targets. Like it's hectic. So I guess we'll have to see if he's part of the 3-man horse thing, going to fight for that golden boot, or is the German guy Kai Havertz? Is he gonna be part of the race for that golden boot? Because he's got 2 goals as well, along with Mbappe.
Yeah, so there is a little bit of a competition there. We are running out of time on this one because, like I said, it's so many games to analyze, and we've allocated only 15 minutes to you. It's something that our listeners might want to hear more on this particular one. Maybe we are actually robbing you of time.
I'm not sure if you're robbing me of time, but if there is more time, we could utilize it, because there's a lot of fun facts that we don't. I wanted to ask you before I leave. I've got around 2 minutes before I leave.
Yeah.
What would you do, or what length would we go to raise $1 million for mental health?
Just repeat the question again.
What lengths would you go through to raise $1 million for mental health? You specifically.
Yeah, you got me right at the corner there, because I mean, raising funds, it depends on the area where you are, because you cannot just say I will do this and you find that people are not interested into coming into that to raise to actually dip into their pockets and put that money into that particular one. But I think, the mental health is a subject that is very sensitive in our communities and in our country as such. And I think more people might actually definitely come in there. But you just put me on the spot, eh?
You know why I put you on the spot?
Nah.
Because there is a guy who raised $1 million walking from LA to Boston.
Yeah, so you might
to watch a Scottish team.
Yeah,
this guy walked over 14 days.
Yeah,
just to raise $1 million.
Yeah, so
for mental health.
Yeah, you might
Those
have.
are the kind of causes that we appreciate to see and sign up for.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Time now is 3 minutes after the hour 9 o'clock. It's a beautiful Wednesday, the 17th of June in the year 2026. Like I told you, my name is Rasidolose. I am your big brother on the waves. I'm having this conversation with Lindo Malaza, and that it's a FIFA World Cup 2026 update with Lindo Malaza here at Open Wave Radio. This was the first one that came up. Next week, Wednesday, again at 8:45, we will be having him on air and telling us more. Mr. Malaza, thank you very much with this update that you've given us. When we're looking at this World Cup. It's a sport that it's loved by many in the world.
Thank you for having me. Thank you for your listeners to give me their ears.
Yeah.
That's all that I needed. Much appreciated, man.
Yeah, thank you very much. That is Lindo Malaza. We'll let him go on that one. Time now is 3 minutes after the hour 9 o'clock. And this is Open Wave Radio. The show is called the Breezy Night Show every Wednesday between the hour 8 o'clock and that hour of 9 o'clock.
FIFA World Cup 2026 updates with Lindo Malaza on Open Wave Radio. We connect nations.
Uyingisele Open Waves Radio. Uyingisele Open Waves Radio.